This is the 77th video in a series dedicated to studying the 101 laws of the Success Mindset Code. In this video, we will explore the 77th law, the law of the seed. When we talk about prosperity, success, and rebuilding life in our mature years, we often imagine a breakthrough moment, a winning lottery ticket, or an overnight transformation. But life does not work like that. True growth begins long before anyone can see the results. It begins with a small idea, a belief, a decision that might feel insignificant at first. The law of the seed teaches us that success is not about what is visible today, but about trusting the hidden potential that will reveal itself in time. Think about your life right now. Maybe you are starting a new project. Maybe you are trying to reorganize your finances, or maybe you are learning a new skill. It might seem small, fragile, uncertain, but inside every small start, there is a tree waiting to rise. That tree represents financial freedom, peace of mind, a new chapter of abundance. The mistake many people make in this phase of life is thinking that if results don't appear immediately, the effort is wasted. But just like soil must nourish the seed before the first leaf appears, your journey demands patience, discipline, and trust. Let's imagine the story of John, a man who decided to start his small business later in life. He faced doubts, scarcity of resources, and discouragement from those who could not see what he saw. At first, nothing seemed to happen. Sales were slow, mistakes were common, but John kept learning, adjusting, investing small amounts of energy every single day. To the outside world, it looked pointless, but within him, a seed was germinating. Eventually, his business flourished. His success was not born in the moment he finally made a profit. It was planted long before, in the dark soil of effort, belief, and consistency. Now think about Lisa, a woman who dreamed of writing her first book. She sat many nights looking at a blank page, uncertain if she was talented enough. But every paragraph she wrote was a seed. Every attempt, every revision, every moment of frustration was a small drop of water nurturing her growth. Over years, she became a recognized author. People only saw the final tree, not the invisible roots. This is exactly how prosperity works. You may feel invisible today, but your roots are forming. In financial life, the law of the seed becomes even more powerful. Many people in their mature phase believe that if they have not achieved success by now, it is too late. But think about this. The best time to plant a tree was years ago, but the second best time is now. You may not be able to go back and change the past, but you can plant today with wisdom you did not have before. Your experience is fertilizer. Your mistakes become minerals. Your maturity is soil rich with learning. The issue is not whether you have a seed. Everyone has seeds, ideas, talents, dreams, opportunities. The difference lies in what you do with them. Most of the time, life will test you during the planting phase, not because life is cruel, but because growth requires resistance. The seed must break to sprout. Old beliefs must crack open so new possibilities can emerge. When you start saving money, it may seem useless at first. When you begin studying new investments, the learning curve may feel slow. When you start developing new habits, it may feel like progress is invisible. But that is the nature of seeds. What matters most happens underground before it ever becomes visible above. The law of the seed also teaches us about patience. Many people sabotage their prosperity because they dig up the soil constantly to check if the seed is growing. They abandon projects too soon. They doubt themselves. They compare their growth with others. But a seed does not compete. It grows at its own pace. Your financial transformation does not need to be loud. It needs to be consistent. Imagine if a farmer planted crops and then demanded results after 2 days. That would be absurd. Yet in financial life, many act this way. They start investing and give up when the first obstacle surfaces. They start building skills and abandon them as soon as discomfort arrives. Prosperity requires psychological patience, emotional resilience, and the ability to trust the unseen. Caring for your financial seeds requires daily action. That might mean reading 10 pages of a book. It might mean organizing your budget. It might mean saying no to unnecessary expenses, studying new income streams, or carefully planning your retirement. Small actions compound. Tiny habits form forests. If you wait for motivation, you will plant nothing. But if you move with discipline, you will harvest abundance. Celebrating small victories is essential. Too many people only celebrate when the final result arrives, but every step is a leaf. Every saving is a branch. Every lesson is a root. When you acknowledge progress, you feed your subconscious with the belief that growth is happening. And belief, more than anything, is the sunlight of your seed. You may ask yourself, why do some people succeed while others remain stuck? It is not luck. It is not intelligence. It is faith plus consistent action. Seeds grow not because of the seed alone, but because someone watered them. You must become a guardian of your future. You must protect your dreams from negativity, doubt, fear, and impatience. Remember, storms are part of growth. Trees grow stronger when winds test their roots. In this phase of life, you have something younger people do not: clarity. You know what truly matters. You know what doesn't. Use this power. Plant seeds aligned with your purpose. Choose relationships that inspire growth. Choose habits that strengthen you. Choose knowledge that multiplies your opportunities. The tree you will enjoy tomorrow depends on the seed you plant today. So, what can you do now? Start small, but start. Open a savings account. Study about investments. Learn a new digital skill. Build an emergency fund. Create a side business. Improve your financial mindset. Every action is a drop of water feeding your seed. And when the time is right, the harvest will come. Not because of luck, but because you nurtured growth quietly, patiently, consistently. Never underestimate the invisible phase. A seed spends most of its life growing where no one can see. But once it breaks through the soil, everyone notices. Your breakthrough will also surprise those who doubted you. Keep planting, keep believing, keep cultivating. Because the law of the seed guarantees that what you nurture with patience will eventually flourish into something extraordinary. If this video added value to your life, give it a like, share it with friends, drop a comment below, and subscribe with notifications on. You can also enjoy the extra content I left in the first pinned comment below.